Welcome back to another episode of Chronicles of Tech. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Chloe. Today, we're going to dive into a topic that's not just got techies biting their nails, but also has the entire healthcare sector on high alert.
That's right. We're going to talk about a ransomware attack that actually locked down hospitals. But here's the twist, think about it. What if I told you that after all that chaos, the attackers turned around and offered a discount on the ransom? Chuckles.
Discount on a ransom? Well, that sounds like a terrible Black Friday deal.
Exactly. But I promise, if you stick around till the end, we'll unravel the details of this wild event. Spoiler alert, it's not just about tech, it's about lives, and how humanity reacts when things go south.
Alright, Daniel, let's set the scene here. We've all heard of ransomware, malicious software that locks up your files until you pay a ransom. But when it comes to hospitals, it takes on a whole different weight.
Absolutely. This isn't just a harmless prank. It's a digital hostage situation affecting people's health. Can you imagine walking into a hospital, and instead of doctors and nurses, you're met with a computer saying you're out of luck until someone pays up?
It's terrifying. Just picture the scenario. Patients in need of urgent care, and the hospital's entire system is down. Medical records inaccessible, life-saving machines malfunctioning.
And let's not forget, the COVID-19 pandemic increased this vulnerability. Health systems were already stressed, and then bam. Cybercriminals decided to turn the screws.
So, isn't it ironic? We're out here battling a global pandemic, and then we have these cybercriminals adding to the chaos instead of helping?
Spot on. It's kind of like if while escaping a fire, someone decided to throw a bucket of water on you.
Laughs. Good analogy. Alright, let's talk specifics. One notorious case happened in May 2021 with the Colonial Pipeline ransomware attack, but there's another that people might not remember, the attack on the Irish Health Service in May 2021 as well.
Right. The attackers used ransomware called Conti, which was one of the most ruthless strains, and they demanded a hefty ransom, like a ridiculous six-figure sum.
And what did they do next? Instead of just sitting back and waiting for the money to roll in, they released some documents and taunted the officials. Classic villain behavior.
Oh, absolutely. It's like they were playing a high-stakes game of poker, and they weren't even trying to be subtle about it.
Can you imagine the thoughts running through the minds of the hospital staff while they were scrambling to figure out what to do? They had no playbook for this.
Right, because in college, they didn't teach you how to recover from a ransomware attack in that 4-hour medical course.
Laughs truth. But the scary part is, hospitals often have to weigh the decision to pay that ransom versus the urgency of patient care.
Yep, it's like deciding whether to pay an angry gremlin outside your house or risk him throwing rocks through your windows.
Hey, who doesn't want a peaceful night's sleep? But I think we should dig a bit deeper here. What about the repercussions?
There's a huge impact on patient care, surgeries delayed, treatment plans sabotaged. It goes beyond just the financial aspect. This isn't just IT losing data, it's about real people at risk.
And this highlighted the glaring vulnerability of healthcare cybersecurity systems. If they can't defend against this type of attack, what does that say about the safety of the system?
Exactly. It's like leaving the front door wide open and expecting no one to waltz in. So, can hospitals and healthcare systems bolster their defenses?
Well, they can adapt and enhance their cybersecurity measures. It's more than just antivirus software. They need multi-layered defenses, staff training, and quick response plans.
Because let's face it, sometimes, the pen is mightier than the sword. In this case, the keyboard is mightier than the sword too.
True. And speaking of swords, let's wrap this up. What happened once the smoke cleared? Did they pay the ransom?
Well, here's the kicker, some hospitals did pay portions. It's all about the extraordinary costs incurred when the system is down. But here's the final twist, the attackers actually had enough of a conscience to claim they would assist victims. Laughs.
A conscience. That's the wildest part. They were negotiating with the hospitals like they were throwing in some freebies. Pay us, and we'll make your life easier?
I know. It's the darkly humorous side of an awful situation. So, would you trust a cybercriminal with free tech support?
Laughs, I'll pass. Alright folks, that's our deep dive into the ransomware that locked down hospitals. Remember, the digital world can be just as chaotic as the real one.
And don't forget to protect your data. Just like your health, it's vital.
Thanks for joining us in this episode of Chronicles of Tech. If you liked what you heard, share your thoughts, drop a like, and of course, do consider subscribing.
Until next time, stay curious.
And keep those firewalls strong.